Today, I'm super excited to share with you how I transformed my loft into a Bridgerton-style tea room for an elegant English afternoon tea party using thrifted and vintage items and some DIYs. In my last loft videos, you might have seen that I have changed my paintings. Actually, these 4 paintings were with me for the last 20 years and I was kind of done with the style. So I wanted to change it, and you all know that buying new paintings is so expensive, and I'm a renter. I cannot have so many wall hangings. There was no room for these paintings anywhere. So what I decided that I got some printouts and I used the same frames. But there were some flaws in the previous prints, so I got new printouts, and this time I decided to change all the 4. So what I did, I removed the back hardboard from the frame and glued the printouts on the back of the painting so that the original painting should not be destroyed and I can flip back whenever I want again. Here you can see that I'm taking the painting out and I would separate them from the frames. Now I will glue the back thoroughly and paste the printouts. And in that way my original paintings would be safe and I can use both sides whichever I want. Now, in order to secure the colors of the printouts, I'm using Mod Podge. After doing this DIY, I wanted to change the color and style of my L-shaped sofa. I was confused which color I should choose. So I had 2 options in my mind, yellow and blue. So I was trying with the cloth of yellow and then with blue. And I was just brainstorming that which color would go well. And then I asked my husband, I asked my kids, and whatever they suggested, definitely I did the opposite. They thought that blue is going well. And of course, I also thought that blue is going very well. But somehow I had the itch to bring a yellow couch in the house. So finally I installed an arm to my L-shaped sofa with the help of a local carpenter, and then I got it upholstered in yellow velvet, and the yellow velvet cloth I got from Joann's. I saw somewhere in the Pinterest and yellow couch was attracting me like anything, and I knew that I'm not going to live in this house forever. I'll be changing. So with white walls, I think yellow couch would go very well. Now I wanted to remove these 3 mirrors and replace them with the 4 paintings I made. I think those 4 paintings on the top of this yellow couch would go very well. Now let's start decorating for tea party. I brought this round table from my patio and I have thrifted this tablecloth, which is the inspiration of today's tea party. And for my luck, I got 2 matching cushion covers as well. I love the big floral print and I think it's perfect for summer tea parties. So let's decorate the table together. This tablecloth should not be too prominent because I want the other decor items in the room to be the focal point. So I'm using this vintage lace tablecloth, which is again thrifted. And also it would serve the purpose of layering because in English tea parties you should layer the tablecloths. You should use multiple layers of tablecloth to give a very English look. For this tea party, I thought what can be better than vintage blue and white transferware or blue and white chinoiserie. All these dishes and cups are made in England and I have thrifted them in different times. Always visit thrift stores because thrift stores and vintage shops are unique places to discover amazing items. Look for vintage china, elegant silverware, delicate glassware, and don't forget to check pretty tablecloths, laces, and doilies. And here's my tip for thrifting, that is, be patient because sometimes the best find comes when you least expect them. For English tea parties, you don't need to have matchy-matchy set. Different patterns would give a unique character to our table. For English tea parties, fresh flowers is a must. Even if you're using faux flowers, mix them with fresh ones. And yes, a tier tray is also a must-have for English tea parties. I thrifted this blue and white trinket box and I'm using it to hold the tea bags. Here's another tip for tablescaping is that use your creativity and display something unexpected to create interest. Like this is a small jar or something I found in a thrift shop and I thought that it would be perfect to hold my strainer. And yes, this tea strainer is a family heirloom which I got from my grandma. Again, another small thrifted vase which I got at $1 I think, and I'm using it to hold my utensils. And yes, as I told you earlier, don't forget to check out doilies and tablecloth while you're thrifting. And this time I found this blue and white embroidered yellow doilies which I thought that would be perfect for this tablescape. Crystal glassware is a must for English tea parties. And why not vintage books if you have some and if they go well with your theme? Using books on table, I think they add character and charm. Don't forget the little details because small touches can make all the difference. This small vase is a perfect example of adding details in the table. Now for adding napkins on the table, I will fold them in this way. You can see how I'm doing here, and then I would put them inside the cup. Now decorating the buffet table for a tea room is also very important. This bowl and pitcher, again, I just recently thrifted and I really love the deep blue color. I also love repurposing my old picture frames according to the theme. So I printed out blue and white print and I just got them framed inside these frames. Now let's bring the food in. These are my homemade cucumber sandwiches. I didn't show you the process because the video is going to be too long for me this time. Maybe next time I'll show you the recipe. I use brown bread to make them healthy, and I'm using julienne vegetables to decorate around the sandwiches. For the English tea parties, the first layer of your tiered tray should be sandwiches. And the top layer should be some dessert, and I have made these homemade oats brownies, and these pastries or brownies should be served with jam and cream. The middle tier tray should be filled with cones, but I don't have, so I'm using these cookies. Using brown sugar instead of white to keep the healthy part, and these are the fresh cherries to add color on the table. Now let's enjoy the tea party. you enjoyed this video of creating a Bridgerton inspired tea room with thrifted and DIY items. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more home decor and tea party inspirations. I would love to hear about your own tea parties and tea room creations, and you can comment me on my Instagram and you can share your pictures. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in next video. Happy thrifting and tea partying. Until then, take care of yourself and your family, and goodbye.